The School and Child Care Roster Lookup, or SCRL tool, lets schools quickly see whether students meet immunization requirements based on the records that are in the California Immunization Registry, or CARE. In this video, we'll be showing how easy it is to perform a single student lookup in SCRL. Using the single student lookup tool is a quick way to see if a student is complete and ready to enter school, a conditional entrant, meaning they can enter but will need follow-up, or if they are overdue, meaning they do not meet requirements and should not be allowed to enter school or childcare. The single student lookup is likely the quickest option anytime you are looking up the immunization status of about 10 students or less. Let's see how it works. First, log in from the CareHub website. There are lots of guides posted here to help direct you on how to do that if it's your first time. Or you can call the help desk for assistance. Now let's log in. I'll click on sign in, then enter my username and password. Now we're at the dashboard. I'll navigate to the SCRL box and click Start Lookup to get to my school user dashboard. From here, I have two options to proceed. I can either click on Roster Management, or I can click the SCRL box here. They'll both bring me to 3 roster management options. We're focusing on single student lookup, so I'll click on that. Here we are at the single student lookup. Enter the student's last name, first name, date of birth, and the tracking schedule you're interested in. For example, if a new student is entering 7th grade, you would choose the schedule for 7th to 12th grade. Then press search. That's it. You see in this status of requirements section that this student is complete. They have all immunizations required for school entry into any grade between 7th and 12th. If you want to see more about the specific vaccines they've received, you can click on Vaccine History. The Vaccine History page is also where you'll find how to print their blue card. Let's do one more. For this next student, I'm interested in seeing if they meet requirements for entering kindergarten. I'll enter their last name, first name, date of birth, and the TK K-6 tracking schedule. Then click Search. This student's overall status is overdue. They cannot enter school because they are missing doses. I can see what doses they need by scrolling down and viewing the vaccine series status. This student is overdue for polio, DTaP, and varicella doses. From this conditional column, I also see that they will need an MMR dose, and it gives me the time frame of when it becomes overdue. When I click on Vaccine History, I see how many doses of each required vaccine this student has already received. To help families understand what doses will be needed to enter school, you can click the Help icon at the top of the page and access the Notice of Immunizations Needed letter. I'll select the overdue doses, fill in the deadlines, sign this letter, and provide it to the family so they can take this letter to their immunization provider to get these vaccines as soon as possible. The same letter can be used when it will be time to follow up on the conditional status of this student, when they'll be due for their second MMR dose. And that's it. That's the single student lookup. This is a great tool for determining a small number of students' immunization statuses quickly. For checking on larger groups of students, for example more than 10, please refer to the SCRL roster management training video. Thanks for watching.